What I have here is a classic American meal, a burger with fries. I've had this meal about 1,000,000 times. So today I'm going to be challenging the societal norms and combining two different foods into one. I'm going to be using the ingredients from this meal to make two different sushi rolls. And at the end of it all, I'm going to ask myself, will it sushi? I don't know about you guys, but this sounds to me like the start of a series. Like and subscribe for more content like this.
Guys, I am fully determined to make this work in the name of science, alright? So my idea with the potatoes is I wanted to cut them into the shape of like a cucumber that you would normally find in a sushi roll. You don't really want too big of chunks of, vegetables in your sushi roll. They will dry out your mouth. So I just cut them pretty thin, and I just season them like normal French fries with a little bit of olive oil, salt, garlic powder, and of course some oregano. I know it sounds a little crazy to put all these spices into a sushi roll, but we're going to try to keep this as traditional as possible and not cheat the challenge. So I let the French fries sit in the bucket for a little bit, and while I did that, I threw the burgers on the grill. I grilled them at about 380 degrees, and I left them on for about 4 minutes each side. I wanted these burgers to be well done so that there was as little moisture as possible. It's very important that the stuff inside of the sushi roll does not have too much moisture, as this can make the seaweed soggy, causing your roll to completely fall apart. An example of this in like a normal sushi roll would be a spicy tuna. In order to make the spicy tuna, chefs actually have to squeeze all of the blood out of the tuna before mixing it with the sriracha and sesame oil in order to make sure that the seaweed does not get soggy. So here I am, guys, cutting up the burger. I'm trying to cut them into similar shapes to how the tuna or salmon would be cut before being put into a sushi roll, and making sure to pat them dry so that they do not make the seaweed soggy. Just to make sure the burger wasn't too dry, I brushed on some teriyaki sauce, which I don't think is cheating because there is such thing as a teriyaki burger. Guys, once I finished up with the burger, I threw my fries on to my air frying tray, and then I air fried them for about 10 minutes on 380 degrees. In the meantime, I decided to roll up my burger roll, my teriyaki burger roll. And as I was putting this rice on, I was just quivering. I was so nervous, guys. This is something I've never done before. So here I am adding the sesame seeds, and I'm getting ready for the big flip here. Boom. Guys, if I could pull this off, please like and subscribe. This has never been done before. This is probably somewhat illegal. This looks like something you'd find in Area 51, guys. But guys, to my surprise, this roll rolled up really nicely, and it actually turned out really well. Here, guys, I was being really careful to cut this because the meat was a little bit crumbly. So I had to try to really chop through it and cut it quickly. But this is the finished product. Turned out really nice, guys. Now this roll right here just goes against everything I've ever known. A French fry sushi roll. What a trip, guys. I added some spicy mayo just to ease the dryness of the potato fries. I decided to roll it vertically because I thought it would look cool with the French fries poking out at the ends. Although I was a little bit nervous because these rolls can sometimes be harder to cut as there's like more stuff inside, so it's more prone to falling apart. When cutting this roll, guys, I tried to get through it as quickly as possible with a little incision just so that the knife doesn't get stuck on the rice, and then a quick chop down. In the end, guys, I was super stoked with the way these rolls turned out, and I couldn't wait to try them.
Well, guys, it's time to answer the question, will it sushi? We're going to start out with the fry roll. This consists of French fries, spicy mayonnaise, and of course, seaweed and sushi rice. Without further ado, let's get into the first bite. Guys, I am honestly very pleasantly surprised by this one. It kind of reminds me of a tempura shrimp roll, and it actually worked out pretty well. If you are going to make this at home, make sure you make it this way. Make sure you cut it into 5 pieces instead of 8. I like the big bite so you can really get all that potato. Finally, guys, to answer the age-old question, Will it sushi? I'd say absolutely. French fries do sushi. Now guys, I've always wondered why they only put fish in sushi. Why not like Wagyu or maybe some chicken? Chicken teriyaki sushi? Who knows? Today we're gonna find out if we've been sleeping on beef in sushi all along. Piece of our burger roll. Let's try it. Well guys, to answer the question, will it sushi? Yes. This one will definitely sushi as well. The beef goes really well with rice. Who doesn't like beef and rice? The teriyaki sauce actually really helped out with this one. If there was no sauce, I don't think it would have worked. By the way guys, you gotta make sure you don't use any super wet sauces on your sushi in order to make sure that the seaweed doesn't get soggy. Guys, like and subscribe on this video and make sure to tune into the next one. Thank you guys so much for watching. What do you have to say about the burger? Does it sushi?